What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally, and it is what it is. One of the hardest things that I've had to learn was that, man, everybody ain't gonna cheer for me. You know what I mean? Everybody in my circle ain't really in my circle. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. Everybody that's around you, everybody that's in your energy, really don't have your best interest at heart. Everybody that's smiling in your face, everybody that's saying nice things to you, really don't care about you. And that's so hard to hear. That's so hard to accept when we come from broken families and we come from places where, man, we have low self-esteem and we're trying to seek validation and approval and all this other stuff. And we're looking for people to accept us. We're looking for people to embrace us. And so when we have these people around us and they're smiling in our face and they're telling us da-da-da and whoop-de-whoop and da-da-da-da, and they're telling us all this stuff with a smile on their face, everybody saying that, everybody doing that, don't really mean it. You have a lot of people that surround you that's low-key really hateful and jealous of you. They don't understand how the hell it is that you have gone through all that you've gone through and how you're still able to rise up. How do you keep getting up every time you get rejected, every time you get abandoned, every time things fall apart, every time happen, all this stuff happens and you keep rising above it, and you got these people watching and observing and they're smiling and acting like they're encouraging, and they're really pissed the fuck off. They're angry as fuck. Because some of these people, if the truth be told, some of these people are waiting to see you crash the fuck out. Some of these people are really waiting to see your downfall. They're hoping you have a downfall. They're hoping you burn the fuck out. Because they understand that they're nowhere near as strong as you. They understand there's no way in hell they could have gone through all that you've gone through and rise above it. There's no way in hell you could have gone through all the bullshit that you've gone through and still have a smile. They know there's no way in hell they could have gone through the bullshit and the pain and the trauma that you endured and still come out loving and compassionate and nurturing. And so they don't really believe that it's you. They really believe that you're fake. They're really hoping that you're fake. They want to see you have a moment where you lose your motherfucking mind and snap. They're trying to humanize you. Because of the hell that you've gone through, it ain't fucking normal for somebody to go through that fucking bullshit and to come out and still be loving and compassionate. It ain't fucking normal for somebody to have endured the hell you've endured. And to be able to alchemize that bullshit, alchemize that pain and that suffering into love and compassion. That's not fucking human. That's not fucking normal. So they want to see you burn the fuck out. They want something bad to happen to you to take you off your fucking game. They want something bad to happen to you to dim your motherfucking light. Why? So they can sit back and say, I told you. All you had to do is just wait in this watch. Just keep watching. They were going to burn the fuck out. They weren't real. That's who they really are. I told y'all they was fucking pretending. I told y'all they were full of shit. They were a fucking fraud. They ain't about fucking love and peace and joy and happiness. That's the bullshit that they're waiting to be able to tell people. That's the bullshit. They're waiting to be able to show the world. Look, this person burned the fuck out. This person crashed the fuck out. I told y'all. I knew it. He was too good to be true. She was too good to be true. That's what they're waiting for. That's what they're hoping for. Because they understand. Ain't no way in hell they could have walked in your shoes. They understand. Ain't no way in hell they could do what you do. And so to justify it, it has to be that they're real and you're faking. You're faking the funk. You're pretending. You're a great actor. You're a great actress. And when you see them go left, when you see them lose their fucking mind, when you see them get caught up in their fucking emotions and man, that's them being real. Because they don't believe that you're fucking real. They don't believe that you're really fucking healed. They don't really believe that you rose above all the bullshit. They believe you're just fucking acting. You're just pretending. They're hoping that you're just acting. They're hoping that you're pretending. Because the truth is, they know that they have gone through some shit. And they're still carrying that fucking pain and that trauma. They know they've gone through some shit, not compared to what you've gone through. And whatever it is that they've gone through still has them fucked up. So how the hell is it that they've gone through something small and minute compared to what you've gone through? It's not to minimize the pain and the trauma they endured. But they know that what you went through was so much greater than what they went through. How the hell could you have healed? How the hell could you have survived that? How the hell could you have arose above that? When they still haven't been able to handle this little thing that they went through. So they're looking at their little thing and they're comparing it to the big shit you went through. And they're seeing you walk around with joy. They're seeing you walk around with peace. They see you living your best life. They see you walk around with all this love. And they can't believe that it's true. Because they ain't went through nothing compared to what you went through. And yet they still don't have that love. They still don't have that peace. They still don't have that joy. They think they're fucking all wise. And so when they hear your wisdom, it blows them the fuck away. And it triggers them and pisses them off. And so they think, oh, that comes from the devil. They think that comes from the devil. They think, oh, you just listen to some shit and you just regurgitating some shit. They think, oh yeah, he gotta be a narcissist. She has to be a narcissist. Yeah, they're smart, but they're faking everything. All this stupid shit that minimize the growth and development you've gone through. To minimize and to dim your light. So they think. Because they're such narcissists, they actually think they have the ability to dim your light. They're so caught up in their fucking bullshit, they think that they have the power to destroy your character. They think because they're so fucking twisted emotionally and spiritually, they think they can destroy your character and ruin your reputation. They think because they're twisted fucking ego that they're the fucking truth. And they're going to expose your fraudulent ways. They're going to expose your fakeness. Because that's what they see it as. Because they know that they're fake as fuck. And so by pointing the finger at you, and so, well, there's no way that they can do that, and they know that, and if they were so great, and if they're so knowing, and there's that, they're always trying to point the finger at you. Why? And they're loud as fuck with it. Why? So nobody's paying attention to them. So nobody's looking at them in that capacity. They have a huge magnifying glass trying to find something wrong with you. They want all the light, all the exposure on your life to critique it and to criticize it. But they want all the light on them, to hype them up, to make them look like they're great, like they're a true chosen one. Like they're really blessed. Like they're really called by God. Like they're a real child of God. And so they'll talk the talk, but they can't handle the light. They can't handle the exposure. They want the light to hype them up. They want the light to show them in a certain way. Show my good side. Show my good qualities. But they can't handle the light of the critiques, of the criticism. They can't handle the light of people trying to nitpick, of people trying to find fault with them, of people talking about their mistakes. They want that light on you. They want the quote-unquote good light on them. Catch that. And so when all the good light is on you, and people are talking about how great you are, people are talking about how wise you are, when people are talking about, man, how much you know, and what you're capable of doing, and look at where you came from, in their twisted mind, that minimizes their light. They understand there's no way I could stand next to this person, because their light outshines me. Their light make me feel like I'm in darkness. I feel like I'm in darkness whenever I'm around this person. Because all the attention goes on them. All the praise, all the accolades go on them. And so it makes me feel some kind of way. As far as them, it makes them feel some kind of way. Because they have unhealed trauma. Because they have low self-esteem. And so when the people are praising you, when the people are adoring you, when the people are loving you, when the people are talking about your accomplishments, when the people are talking about your wisdom, when the people are talking about how much you've helped them, when the people are talking about, man, how you're a great inspiration, how you're a beacon of hope, how you're a beacon of love, they can't handle that. It fucks them up. Because they want to hear that about themselves. They're desperate and thirsty as fuck to hear that about themselves. So they can't handle the fact that they ain't put in the work that you put in. They can't handle the fact that they ain't paid the fucking price that you paid. They can't handle that. They don't want to talk about that. They want to shift the light, hoping that it brings up your faults, your character defects, your imperfections. They want to change the narrative about who you are and how the world sees you. Hoping that the world will see them as this wise being because you saw their faults. You pointed out all their faults. You exposed them. And so they're hoping that by them quote unquote exposing your character defects, your imperfections, that it makes them shine. It makes them look wise. And it is what it is. Don't get caught up in the foolishness. Understand that those people exist within your circle. Understand that those people exist in your energy field. Understand that those people exist on your job. Understand that those people exist on your platform or whatever it is that you do. Understand that those people exist in your quote unquote relatives. Understand that those people exist, and some of them are your fucking biological kids. Some of them are your daddy and your mammy, your cousins and your aunties. Those people really exist. Some of them are your co-workers. Some of them are your supervisors. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up on the bullshit. And let them do them. Let them rock the fuck out. Let them go full throttle at trying to expose you and put the light on you and da-da-da-da, make you look bad and that. And we don't give two fucks about that. Why? Because of the shit that we've gone through. All the pain and the suffering, all the fucking trauma that we've had to grow through. And you're looking at this motherfucker's like, that's all you fucking got? That's all you capable of? Do you not understand the fucking magnitude of the pain and the hell that I've gone through? Do you not understand the fact that my daddy rejected me? My daddy didn't want shit to do with me. Do you not understand the fact that my family told me that I wasn't shit as a fucking kid? That my family told me that I was damned to hell. Do you understand that my teachers told me I wasn't going to amount to anything? I wasn't nobody. I was just another fucking statistic. If I've grew through all of that, if I've healed through all of that, why the fuck am I gonna be worried about a raggedy ass motherfucker who ain't grown, who ain't healed? I expect that bullshit from them. That's their fucking trauma. That's their fucking pain. I can't expect them to act like I would act or act like how somebody else who's healed it will act. Because they haven't healed. I see that. I know that. I expect that bullshit from them. It is what it motherfucking is. It ain't fucking personal. I don't personalize the fact that you attacking me. I don't personalize the fact that you waiting to see me fucking quote unquote crash and burn, to lose my fucking mind. You trying to expose me or whatever the fuck it is you, man, I don't personalize that. I understand that's your fucking issue. That's your fucking bullshit. That's your fucking ego. That's something you're gonna have to grow through. That's something you're gonna have to heal. That's something you're gonna have to deal with. Your issues ain't got shit to do with me. Your issues ain't none of my motherfucking business. At all. I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep walking around with my smile. I'm gonna keep walking around full of joy and peace. I'm gonna keep walking around speaking life and trying to help others. Because that's who I am. That's why I'm here. Give two folks what they got going on. That ain't got shit to do with what I'm here to do. Understand that. Them trying to dog you out ain't got shit to do with why you're here. Understand that. They can't stop shit. They could try all they fucking want to. They can't stop a motherfucking thing. Just think about this for a second. I'm gonna bring it to a close with this. They haven't even been able to eliminate their fucking pain and suffering. They haven't even been able to eliminate and take control over their own emotional well-being. If they can't have control over their emotional well-being, if they can't live a life that's full of peace and joy and happiness, what makes you think they have the ability to take my joy, peace, and happiness? They can't control their own fucking life. I'm not worried about them. You shouldn't be worried about them. They're a distraction. That's all they are. And they're only a distraction if you get focused and fixated on what the fuck they got going on and what the fuck they doing. Stay true to you. Man, hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.